New face, new name, same ending. You tell yourself this one is different, but 3 months later, you're back in the same place. Confused, overthinking, emotionally drained. Here's the truth no one tells you. You're not choosing different men. You're choosing the same pattern in a different body. And no, it's not bad luck. It's not your city. And it's definitely not that all men are the same. This is your brain on autopilot, and it keeps leading you to what feels familiar. Even when it destroys you, welcome to Inside You. Today we're breaking down the pattern that keeps you stuck in the same relationship with a different person. And this might be uncomfortable to hear. The problem isn't who you choose. It's what feels like home to you. You don't choose what's healthy. You choose what's familiar, even if that familiar feeling hurts. If love in your past felt inconsistent, unpredictable, something you had to earn, then your nervous system learned something dangerous. Chaos feels like chemistry, and calm, stable, emotionally available. That doesn't feel exciting, it feels wrong. So when you meet a man who is consistent, clear, and emotionally present, you say, I don't feel the spark. But what you actually mean is, I don't feel the anxiety I'm used to. Familiar doesn't mean healthy, it just means known. Now this is where it gets uncomfortable. You think you're falling in love, but often, you're chasing a wound. You meet someone emotionally unavailable, and something inside you activates, not love, recognition, because he reminds you of someone you couldn't win, someone who didn't choose you fully, and now your brain creates a mission. If I can make this man love me, I finally prove I'm enough. But here's the truth. You're not dating him. You're trying to rewrite your past. You're not in love. You're addicted to potential, and the more unavailable he is, the stronger the pull becomes, because uncertainty creates obsession. Now let's talk about the part most people avoid. You don't accept the love you want. You accept the love you believe you deserve, and this is where everything shifts. If deep down you feel not enough, not chosen, not worthy of calm love, you will subconsciously reject anyone who treats you well. You'll call him boring, too nice, no chemistry, but in reality, he just doesn't match your internal chaos. Peace feels boring until you heal, and instead, you'll be drawn to the one who triggers you, confuses you, makes you question yourself. Because that feels familiar. So how do you stop this? Not by trying harder, not by choosing a different type. You break the pattern by changing what you respond to. Stop looking at appearance. Look at how they make you feel. Do your relationships feel anxious, uncertain, emotionally unstable? That's your pattern. And here's something important. If it feels like magic immediately, pause, because that spark might be your trauma recognizing itself. Home is not always safe. Sometimes it's just familiar pain. This is the hardest part. When you meet someone stable, your brain will try to reject it. Stay anyway. Sit in the discomfort of peace, because that discomfort is healing. You don't have a bad taste in men. You have an unhealed pattern, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. The next time you feel that intense pull, stop and ask yourself, is this love or is this familiar pain? If this hit you harder than you expected, that's not random, that's awareness. Subscribe if you're ready to stop repeating the same story and finally choose something different.